In the sinister realms of Satan's existence, evil reigns supreme, casting its shadow over all who dare to tread in its dark domain. It festers in the shadows, nurtured by the whispers of our darkest desires and the echoes of our cruelest intentions. As civilization veils our primal instincts, it is in the quiet depths of our souls where evil finds its breeding ground, waiting for the opportune moment to unfurl its darkness upon the world. Thus, beneath the fragile facade of morality lies the abyss of human depravity, where the sinister nature of man reigns unchallenged. In our quest to unravel the enigma of evil, we embark on a comprehensive exploration that spans the literal, allegorical, and metaphysical interpretations of one of the most complex figures in theological discourse and human imagination: Satan. This journey not only delves into the origins of evil, but also reflects on its manifestations in the contemporary world, inviting us to contemplate the multifaceted nature of Satan across ages and cultures. Regardless of whether Satan is perceived as a physically real entity, an energetic force pervading the cosmos, or a symbolic embodiment of the human psyche's shadow aspects, stark reality remains. His influence, whether literal or metaphorical, challenges us to confront the nature of evil, the complexity of moral choices, and Satan's nature and his role in the cosmic and moral order, inviting us to a broader contemplation of human nature itself. It challenges us to confront our shadows, question our values, and ultimately to define what it means to lead a life of purpose and integrity in a complex and often ambiguous world. You know Satan, that prince of darkness, the ruler of this world's corrupt systems, who blinds the minds of unbelievers and sows discord, the one whose influence permeates through acts of evil and rebellion against the good. You know Satan, the master of deception, the cunning tempter who prowls around like a roaring lion, seeking whom he may devour, the one who whispered lies in Eden and brought sin into the world. You know Satan, that doomed foe, the defeated dragon of Revelation, bound for the lake of fire, the one whose time is short and who rages against the coming of God's kingdom, the one whose end has been foretold and sealed by divine prophecy. Indeed, while the discussion of Satan undeniably carries a religious connotation, deeply rooted in Judeo-Christian theology, its implications stretch far beyond the confines of religious doctrine. The figure of Satan in all his guises serves as a powerful archetype within the collective human consciousness, embodying the universal themes of rebellion, temptation, and the struggle for power. This archetype resonates across cultures and epochs, manifesting in literature, art, psychology, and even political discourse, reflecting the multifaceted nature of human morality and the eternal conflict between societal order and individual freedom. Here at the intersection of divine providence and the shadows of temptation, let us tread the path that weaves through the realms of light and darkness, seeking wisdom in the age-old narrative of God and Satan. Within the rich tapestry of Judeo-Christian theology, Satan's portrayal as a fallen angel, once hailed as Lucifer, stands as a cornerstone of the narrative on the origin of evil. This depiction, rooted in pride and rebellion against the divine order, is not explicitly outlined in Scripture, but is derived from a nuanced interpretation of various passages. Isaiah 14 and Ezekiel 28, while primarily addressing the hubris and downfall of earthly monarchs, have been historically interpreted by theologians and scholars as allegories for Satan's prideful descent and subsequent expulsion from heaven. This interpretation underscores the theme of pride leading to downfall, a recurrent motif in biblical teachings. The book of Revelation, with its apocalyptic imagery, further cements Satan's role in the cosmic saga of creation, fall, and redemption. Here Satan is depicted as a formidable dragon, engaging in celestial warfare against the forces of good, a vivid representation of the ongoing battle between light and darkness. This imagery not only reinforces the magnitude of Satan's rebellion, but also symbolizes the pervasive influence of evil in the world. I'll link a video here pertaining to Revelation and its ties to astrology. It's pretty fascinating. The narrative arc concerning Satan reaches a pivotal climax with the anticipation of his return, as detailed in the book of Revelation. This eschatological prophecy foretells a period when Satan, having been bound and imprisoned, will be unleashed once more upon the world, embarking on a final campaign of deception and corruption. This period of tribulation, marked by Satan's temporary freedom, sets the stage for the ultimate confrontation between good and evil. The culmination of this cosmic struggle is vividly portrayed in the prophesied final battle, where Satan's forces are decisively defeated. The imagery of Satan being cast into the lake of fire, where he will face eternal torment, serves as a potent symbol of divine justice and the irreversible triumph of good over evil. This moment of ultimate victory not only signifies the end of Satan's reign of terror, but also heralds the restoration of divine order and the fulfillment of God's plan for creation. The literal interpretation of Satan's narrative, from his initial fall to his prophesied defeat, encapsulates a fundamental aspect of Judeo-Christian eschatology. It reflects a profound understanding of the nature of evil, the moral and spiritual challenges it poses, and the hope in the eventual triumph of divine justice. Through this lens, the story of Satan becomes not just a tale of ancient rebellion, but a living testament to the enduring power of faith, the inevitability of divine justice, and the eternal struggle between light and darkness that defines the human condition. Beyond the literal, Satan assumes a rich allegorical significance, embodying the eternal struggle between good and evil within the human soul. In this context, Satan's story serves as a cautionary tale against the perils of pride and the pursuit of power. Literature and art have variously portrayed Satan, from a tragic hero to the quintessence of evil, mirroring the complexities of human nature and the moral battles we face. A metaphysical viewpoint transcends mere symbolic interpretation, offering a nuanced exploration into the essence of Satan that intersects with deep philosophical themes such as duality, the nature of free will, and the foundational elements of what constitutes evil. Within this framework, Satan is reimagined not simply as an antagonist, but as the quintessential shadow aspect of the divine, embodying the indispensable dialectic tension that sustains the cosmic equilibrium. This perspective draws heavily from the rich tapestry of Gnostic philosophy, where the physical realm is perceived as intrinsically imperfect, casting Satan in a role reminiscent of the demiurge, a misunderstood creator whose existence prompts souls to seek transcendence from the palpable to the spiritual. Expanding our contemplation to the fabric of contemporary society, the evolution of Satan's archetype becomes a mirror, reflecting our collective anxieties, ethical conundrums, and the broader societal challenges that define our era. His presence is palpable across the spectrum of media, influencing political rhetoric and permeating popular culture, where he frequently embodies themes of resistance against authoritarianism, or becomes the focal point for attributing collective guilt and societal shortcomings. This enduring preoccupation with the figure of Satan not only highlights our perpetual endeavor to decode the enigma of evil, but also reveals a complex interplay between our capacity for moral disintegration and the potential for redemption. It underscores a universal truth about the human condition, our inherent duality, capable of profound destruction yet equally endowed with the potential for significant moral and spiritual growth. As we navigate these multifaceted interpretations of Satan, we encounter the concept of the Antichrist, a figure prophesied to embody the culmination of evil, challenging the very essence of divine goodness and moral order. The Antichrist, often seen as the ultimate adversary in the Christian eschatological narrative, represents not just a singular entity but a manifestation of collective human fear, societal decay, and the potential for catastrophic moral failure. This figure, intertwined with the narratives of Satan and the metaphysical exploration of evil, serves as a stark reminder to uphold virtues in the face of moral ambiguity and to strive for spiritual integrity in a world fraught with ethical dilemmas. As we reflect on the myriad interpretations of Satan, we are invited to confront our shadows, challenge our perceptions of good and evil, and seek light amidst the darkness. Humanfluence out.